Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, our Shamel Shai, the honors to our elders and the apostles of great soul, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Camp James, Jamaica, coming out here once again, prophesy the downfall of this wicked place and return of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, that to destroy this wicked system, enslave the whole of the nation, them, kill 2/3 of our people, and deliver the elect, which is the prophecy, right? And basically the reason why 2/3 of our people are get put to death is based upon the wickedness them commit. One is this whole Christmas festival, right? Because it comes to the point where in this time, if you ask Jake if so-called Jesus born on December 25th, like maybe 80% of them will tell you no. Right? So if you know said so-called Jesus was born on December 25th, why celebrate it? Share the level of wickedness of our people. So it's no longer arrogancy, it's actually wickedness. So because of this wickedness our people are doing, the Most High actually start to show judgment, which basically our people are asleep, right? Not knowing, so we actually still in we right now we're in the phases where the Most High actually start to show the judgment. It's just that reach Jamaica full-fledged. Just the other day, like St. Vincent and Puerto Rico, I think part of Cuba, get hit by like two category 5 hurricane one day and the other. Which is them rise like within 1 day, them live from category 1 to category 5. Those things are normal. You see me? But it's just choice in the most side, fed up with the wickedness, want to take place for the face of the earth, I must start to show the judgment.
Romans 13 and verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Exactly. So for now, our salvation is nearer than when we believe. With salvation at the end of the day, only said for the leg, 2/3 have to die, and then come back to my kingdom the next cycle. Right, but the scripture says high time to awake out of sleep. One of the main sleep of people is basically the Christian vibration, Christianity. Need to wake out of that sleep because Christianity have known to do the Bible. Right? Christianity don't teach the scriptures here. All them teaches basically blessing, come as you are, and that's it. Now one day them be celebrate on the scriptures here, teach you the truth of the scriptures. Because if they were doing that, them not tell us, guess what? You are the true children of Israel. Right? They're not telling the name of the Most High, Yahweh, the name of his son, Yahweh Shai. They're not telling your enemy. They're not telling you to keep the laws to your best of your ability. Right, those are things that are written in the scriptures. And tell us to leave off paganism. Right? When paganism is actually Christmas. Celebrating Christmas is paganic. Right? They have nothing to do with your heritage here or your custom. According to the scriptures. The scriptures say what? High time to awake out of sleep. First go straight during Christmas. Because the Bible describes the whole Christmas celebration, yo. With the Christmas tree, you see me? The whole Christmas spirit, the acts of Christmas, the Bible describe it. I'm to learn not his ways. So don't do them. Or you people, wicked, some arrogant, self-willed, choose to follow these customs. Why? Because they follow Christianity.
Scripture said they are willingly ignorant.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. This is Jeremiah 10. I'm going to start at 1. Hear ye the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel, saying, thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathens, and be not dismayed of the signs of heaven.
And you people are the house of Israel. You are the true biblical Israelites. So-called Jamaicans predominantly, you're actually Benjamites, not Jamaicans, not Africans, right? Or African American or whatever man you say one call yourself, or black people. Right? Your true race, or true nationality is an Israelite. And if you return onto your heritage, true heritage, yo, so you are the Israelites, and scriptures reckon to. Right? So learn not ways of the Eden.
The scripture says, convert and be saved, and which convert over to the word turn back. You see me? You know, say you have to be a part of something to turn back, you see me?
And the scripture say what? So learn not the ways of the Eden. And because the Eden basically referring to like basically very the other nation, so-called white people, so-called Chinese, so-called Japanese, the Hamites, so-called Africans. Because we aren't Africans, yo. We're Israelites. Africans basically the Bible refer to them as the Philistines, the Canaanites, our enemy. We used to fight with them. These customs, the heritage of Christmas basically, right? Or the origin of Christmas, they actually come from these pagans, yo. These heathens are the nation. Come on, bro.
For the custom of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the ox. They deck it with silver and with gold.
Yes, I'm saying cut a tree out of the forest, right, with the ox. Just come here walk come well no walk. And driver come down here, right, and have the same Christmas tree then. I'm see a brother said so. And I shave it down here with them last. You see me? Then literally the most I have it that this year, yo, right? And then majority of the tree them we have seen now, and then the plastic one. Literally one them where them grow. You see me, and when they come on to this time now, they come with them axe, body and their machine, hip, and chop it down. Right out of the forest. So now it's even more vivid, it's more clear. So it is exactly what the Bible is talking about. Go on, bro?
They fastened it with nails and with hammers that it moved not.
Yeah, them fasten it, yo. But then they used to basically put it down and nail it down, yeah? But now them have like, them call it flower spot. You see me? And fastening that it stand upright. Which the Bible are telling us as well. Go on, bro?
They are upright as the palm tree.
Exactly.
But speak not. They must need to be burned because they cannot go. Need be burned because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also it is in them to do good.
Yeah, because it's just either rush for the end of the day. And we know, so guess what? There's only one power. And as Yahweh Hashem will shy. So the scripture says, guess what? Don't fear these things. Don't fear that sitting over there, so. Cesare Barjua, Cracker, White Christ. Don't fear this Christmas tree. When they don't stand up in front of them and sing the Christmas carol, basically worshipping the Christmas tree. It's what the scripture is saying. Right? They can literally light them with some fire because they are no God, they are nothing. As the scripture says, they need to be burned. Because them dead. One?
This is the origin of the Christmas tree from Google, you see me? This is just as early as
I'm reading the name of
the origin of Google. The history of Christmas. This is simple. This is from Google. Simple to remember the history of Christmas. We are going on the Christmas tree. The origin of the Christmas tree. Just as early Christians requited Roman pagan by associating Christmas with the Saturnalia, so to worshippers of the Assyria cult, and it offshoot were refuted by the church, sanctioning.
It's a recruited by the church, meaning to bring in. So it wasn't a part of it. It was recruited by the church, yo, which but then be a wicked ass rule. Go on, bro.
Sanctioning Christmas tree. Pagan had long worshipped trees in the forest, or brought them into their homes and decorated them. And this observance was adopted and painted with a Christian veneer by the church.
Exactly, you painted. Why? Because this is what was taking place. They wanted full control. The church wanted full control basically in that era. And because you have pagans and you have the so-called Christians, right? In order for you basically have everybody on the same boat, they actually incorporated the paganism also into Christianity, so to speak. Same thing Constantine did in 325 AD. He incorporated that paganism, right, into Christianity and tried to use scriptures to justify that the Trinity, virgin birth, which all go back to paganism, right, all the way back to Ceramyces, right, the Nimrod and Talmud. You see me, which them say when the wild hog kill Tammuz in the forest, in blood basically spill from one evergreen tree and in a one night it grow. Hence the whole origin of worshipping the Christmas tree. That's where it come from. It's all paganism. That's why scriptures learn not the way of the Edens. Because these are not your customs.
Yeah, vain, you can profit you.
Can the scripture say what? When you're going to land in captivity, you're going to let's get there real quick. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Right, the scripture tell you, you're going to start worship other gods, yo. New gods, so to speak, which are nobody at all. Right, God is only one power. And you're going to worship idols and put it that way. New idols. When back in the army wall and you, some of them just build them. Right, day by day, me hear some new philosophy, yo. And it's a spawn out of nowhere. Every day they see some new madness,
What? 28 and 64. Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
There thou shalt serve other gods, right? New gods. Right, because we only have one power. Yes, our people, but then they go off, then they worship Molech and Baalim and Baal, basically. Right, but that was about it, yo. There weren't much idols back then, so you couldn't only go off in so much. But no one,
which neither thou nor thy father have known.
It's about thou shalt serve other gods, which thou nor thy fathers have known. So when in our land, we never know nothing about a Christmas tree, we never know nothing about a Caesarea Borgia, we never know nothing about a Hala or a Selassie. These are new gods. Well, new idols. No one says God, you don't want to put them on a pedestal, yo, because there's no God, there is nobody. Just imagination.
Heavenly Father said, search of the world and see none.
Yeah. He said, I am He, and there's none beside me. Right? He's the only God. Right? So this whole paganism, yo, right, worshiping this Christmas tree. Right? Let's walk in here, bro. You can't track this and go back straight in Jeremiah 10.
We did that. For the custom of the people.
Yes.
It's Jeremiah 10 and 3. For the custom of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold.
Yes, so them deck it, yo. Well, right now you don't need to go away, yo. You see me, if you go right up the road, you see it. If you go right up the park, them have it. You see me, everywhere you go, you see them basically deck it, yo. Them cut the tree out of the forest, right, the so-called Christmas tree, and then put them fandangles on it. You see me?
Put a star on top of it.
I put a star go back to. Yo, you see me? That's why Scripture said, because the Eden are dismayed are the signs of heaven, right? Because the star represent sun worship, which go back to Nimrod, the so-called sun god. Right? So we're not supposed to dismay that these things, yo, get carried away by them. These are just Eden customs. Them not no God. Because the most want to be a rule over we. So them they have to basically make up them own shit. Which are literally shit. No, not at all, yo.
They fastened it with nails